Stay tuned for Airgun Detective.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Airgun Detectives. Today we're going to take the mystery out of the Beretta 92A1. This is a fully automatic blowback BB pistol. Before we get into that, I'd just like to remind you, please subscribe if you haven't. If you'd like to give us feedback, we would always appreciate that. Thumbs up are always good. And if you'd like to be notified when we release a new video, and I try to get a minimum of one a week out, just hit that little bell right there and you'll be notified. Okay, back to our Beretta. So this is a full metal blowback BB pistol. It has a 18 round magazine, and which contains the CO2. You take the cap off the bottom here, CO2 goes in the bottom. You load it very easily. It's got a spring loaded magazine. It's got a little notch in it right here where you would load your BBs. They drop right in. Boom, you're good to go. But it's very realistic. And this gun itself, it's if you look at it, it's a full blowback. So in other words, it comes all the way back. Some of them you'll see, they'll just be partial blowback. They'll come back about like that far. This one, when you fire it, it actually goes all the way back. And it's got some really good tension on it. So this is a double single action pistol. So in other words, your first round, you can actually shoot double action, which will then kicks the slide back. Then your second round is actually in then single action, and the slide comes back from that point forward. So very realistic, just like the genuine model. It also has a nice safety and a decocking. So watch this, you can actually decock this. Drops that down, and it's ambidextrous on both sides, which is great. This also has a little teeny a Picatinny rail here. So if you want to put like a laser accessory or something, you can put that. You can mount that right on the bottom. It gives you a lot of options. This gun really has a good feel to it. It's a solid, heavy gun. It weighs about 2.4 pounds, the gun does. And the finish is great. Now if you'll notice on this side of it, that obnoxious white writing, yes, it did come with that, but I got rid of that. And what I found out is that the Krylon, the flat black Krylon paint, matches about 99% of these guns. So you could just take a small area like this, which I did, and mask off this area here, and around here, so that all you're doing is just spraying this little band, and you just put a couple little light coats on there, bam, your white writing is gone. But anyway, this is a good looking, very good looking pistol. And the greatest part of this gun, it's this little lever right here, if you can see this. So you have your option. You can either go just your normal semi-automatic, or you flip this little lever, which is right here. You can see by the dots. You just flip this up. That's all there is to it. Then it goes into full auto mode, which full auto out of a pistol, you gotta love that. It's terrific. It's a lot of fun. Now you got to remember, these things are designed just to have fun with. These are designed to plink with, shoot cans. They don't put out enough velocity that you're going to be able to take care of rodents or anything like that. And they're not very accurate as far as target practice on paper targets. I mean, you can a little bit, but you're not going to. It's not going to be a very accurate gun. This is designed for plinking and having fun, especially in the full auto mode. So they retail, I think they're right around, I've seen them on sale, so you got to keep out, but I think right around $130, $120, right in between there. And then you can also buy spare magazines. And the other thing I didn't mention on these magazines, and you've probably seen similar, the actual CO2 valve is in the magazine. So, and that's usually the part that leaks or the part that goes wrong with the gun. So think about that. You have a bad valve in one of these other type guns that don't have the dropout magazine. You got to get rid of the gun. This, you just buy you can buy a new magazine and you're good to go. So there's quite a few benefits with this. But anyway, let's get out and test this and see how it does in the field. Okay. Okay, we're out here with our Beretta 92A1. This is our fully automatic, but we're going to just go semi-automatic. We're going to see what type of feet per second They advertise 310 feet per second, so let's see what we get out of it. Let's shoot 5 over the Crony and go from there. All right, shot number 1. It's a brand new CO2. 307. Shot number 2. 307 again. Shot number 3. 299. Shot number 4. 302. And shot number 5. 304. All right, so we'll respectable. It was really close to 300, probably averaging just a little bit over. So let's move on to our next segment. We're going to give our Beretta 92A1 a little accuracy test back here at about 30 feet. I know this gun shoots a little bit on the low side, so I'm going to aim high. Remember, we're just looking for grouping. We want to see how accurate this gun can possibly be. So I'm just going to aim high. It's kind of a long take up in the first stage on this trigger. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. That's our Beretta 92A accuracy test. Not horrible, not terrific, but not bad for a BB gun. Let's move on to our next segment. All right, let's do a quick trigger test on our Beretta 92A1 and see what we've got as far as weight goes. Let's do both the double action and the single action. So let's see what we got here. Okay, first in double action. Okay, that was 8 pounds 11 ounces in double action. It's kind of a curled trigger, so that's going to be kind of a hard pull with the gauge. So let's go with the single action and see where we're at. Okay, that was 4 pounds 14 ounces. So you saw what we had between the two. So obviously the single action, much lighter. All right, let's move on to the next segment. Okay, let's do a little plinking with our Beretta 92A and see how well it does. So we're at the standard distance. That's what these things are designed for, especially this one that does semi-automatic and fully auto. It's just for plinking. It's for having fun. That's what you want to do with this. Well, let's see how well we do here. Okay. Where is that going? Alrighty. Get that one out of the way. Put that one. That one. Come on. Oh, we're hitting that. Just not going over. Alright, let's see. Alrighty. Well, in all fairness, we got to finish this off. There we go. Not the greatest accuracy. It's a little bit all over the place. But it is what it is. Anyway, let's move on to our next session. Now I'm going to demonstrate the best part of this gun, which is the fully automatic feature, which we showed you how to switch between those earlier. So we're going to try fully automatic. What's better than trying it on some bottles? And then, of course, we have a spare magazine if that's where we need to go. So let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, that was beautiful. See how quick it goes through those though? And we've got a surviving soldier we need to get rid of. There you go. Your fully automatic Beretta. And you gotta love it, the fact it's got the selector and you can go both directions. Alright, let's move on. Let's wrap up our review with our nice conclusion here of what we think about our Beretta 92A1 full auto blowback. Number one, good looking gun. This is really, it's all metal. I don't know if we covered this, but you got the nice little three dot sights. I mean, it is a spitting image of the 92 Beretta. It really is. It has a nice wide grip, just like it. I mean, this thing is so solid in the hand. It feels terrific. So, big points as far as the replica portion of it. Terrific. As far as the performance go, we got, what, averaged 303 feet per second with our 5.1 grain Daisy BBs. And grouping, not horrible. Not horrible for a BB pistol, especially one with a semi-automatic. But let's talk about the cool factor. The cool factor. The fact that you can switch this to fully automatic just like that. I mean, that is just insane. That is fantastic. I mean, how many other guns can you do that? And then, by the way, decock it nicely, just like that. And how many guns can you do that with? You can't. So, all in all, this gun is designed for plinking. It's designed for having fun. Get yourself a spare magazine, and just enjoy it for what it is. Summertime is the best time for CO2, because remember, it depends on how the weather is. So we were probably getting ultimate performance, which we were averaging over 300 feet per second. You're probably going to get about 60 shots out of it, depending on the weather. Warmer weather, at least 60 shots. If you're running it on full auto, you're maybe going to get 2 magazines, maybe 2.5 on fully auto. It uses a lot of air for that. So, but have fun with it. Enjoy it for what it is. So, without a doubt, I'm going to give this one 4 stars. Its uniqueness, its weight, great gun. So, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to be notified of our new videos coming out, hit the bell. And obviously, we really appreciate thumbs up. If you like what we're doing, please give us some feedback so we can try to improve our videos for the future. Other than that, thanks for viewing another episode of Airgun Detectives. This is where we take the mystery out of the airgun. Until next time.